Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well this fine Thursday. I think we're going to do a essentially a multi-generational ruin, something that started as one thing, then moved to something else, and then got used by something else. And yeah, let's see if we can build some patina of layers on it. And I think let's start with a spaceship because that'll just be fun. So mesh, random starship. We're gonna go with a random, and we're gonna go with the sharp wings, or actually maybe alien shapes would be cool. Um, let's play with it though. We don't want 12 whole sections. We want 3. Ooh, yeah, we want 3. Okay. And come back. Come back. Whole seeds. Just find something kind of. Ooh, yeah. That looks cool. I do like. Looks good to me. It'd be funny to build something else around it too, because it's so not square. Alrighty, let's use it. First thing I want to do is tab. Yeah, I thought so. 2 GZ. Come on. Let's look at our mirror. Turn off clipping. Turn off merge. Oh. Let's bring these back apart a little bit. I think I like it better like that. I'll turn back on clipping and back on merging just for everything else. But I like that separated out. Sure. Seems cool. We're probably going to need to fill it though. Let's see. Tab. Dot. Yeah, we do. F. Fill it. Cool. And let's go ahead and apply it. World's simplest ship. I would spend a lot more time working on the ship if it were going to be more important to the scene. But let's get a scale right too. So let's bring a person in. There's our dude. We do like our dude. Okay. And our starship, let's make it a lot bigger. Well, not a lot bigger, but bigger. Like that. Seems good to me. Rotation scale. Grab Elliot. Move him off to the side. Okay. Now we're not actually going to apply too much in the way of erosion to this guy because we kind of want to feel big, but we do want to feel like it's had some damage. So I think it's time for the old rock trick. Rock generator. Scale it up. Bring it off to the side. There we go. That seems cool. Control minus. Oh, it's solid though, is the problem. Okay. So we actually don't want our ship to be solid this time. Unfortunately, our ship is airtight. And maybe the way to fix it is to make it less airtight. Let's see. Okay, now if we take this and this and control minus, it's actually still airtight. Let's try this. Just solo it. Tab. 3x faces. Okay, that was not airtight. Let's see if that gets us where we want to be. Let's see if we can adjust it this way. Boolean, exact, solve our options, Hole tolerant, self-intersection. No. No, it just wants to cut out. It's done a too good a job. So, okay, can't do that. Not right now, anyway. So how else do we want to do it? We could just pull some panels out. Let's edit. L, get rid of the whole panel. Cool. And then 1, let's do some warping. We got proportional on, just bend it in. So we'll do some damage to it versus. There we go. Our ship has seen some bumping as we've gone along. And just slam it over like that. Is that enough? That might be enough for what we're going to do. It's not a lot, but I mean, it's fine. Should be okay. Let's save. And up. New 2402.22-1 stream desert ruin. Alrighty. And we need to put it someplace. So maybe we'll start playing with the environment a little bit too soon. But I'm liking this. Let's try one more thing too. Tab. L. No. 3. L. Yes. L. P section. Tab. G. And okay, so that's separated at least. We'll move it around more, but we want to have at least something sticking up out. Okay. Anyway. Mesh circle. We know the drill, right? S30. Maybe 40. Yeah. Okay. And quad remesh it to 250. Delete the original. Come back and edit our adjusting thing. So first thing let's do is rotate like that. And the reason is because we're going to take that and bring it down, because that's where we've smashed. And we can take that, do that, bring it up a little bit. Just give us kind of a wreckage, although with who knows if it landed. I guess we're going to say it crashed, but in flux it could have just warped into the space, but we're going to say it probably fluxed into the landscape and or into the atmosphere and then fell, which is fine too. All right, that seems good. Save it. F4, append, terrain, terrainer, and add a modifier, geonodes, terrain base. It's actually pretty good. It's kind of close to what I wanted. It's going to have been a while ago too. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's take this bad boy here and rotate it like that. And then a little bit that and a little bit that. Just so it's like kind of wonked out a little. Take this sucker here and bring it like that. I can't even see the other one anymore, which is fine. Okay, cool. So we have a ship, and we have crashed that ship into the ground. And maybe we'll give it a little bit more depth here. Bring that down. There we go. And we can bring this over just a bit. Now we can see the other one. And then we'll bring this one up a bit. Make that a little less even. I don't know if it really matters, but I'm always trying to break that like even line. That feels good to me. Feels like we had a good crash. Let's go ahead and apply it. Why not? Okay. And I'm gonna move this into our new collection, call it ruins. This new collection, call it ground, just in case. Although I don't think I'm gonna put any water in this one, so we might not need to worry about it as much, but you know, hey. Yeah, that's looking cool. So then, okay, so our dude here crashed out of this ship. This is going to be probably longer ago than, like 100 years ago, at least 30, 40 years ago. So the first thing he did was he was here for a while and he built himself something around it. Cube. Scale. Use the ship as a base form. Cool. And Control A, rotation scale, tab 2, Control R. Control bevel. Get rid of that. Built something like this. And one, O, O. We want it on O, random. Jeez. Okay. And 2. Let's add some more here too. 1. Okay. Save. So we started to have some issues in our building. Clearly, it got collapsed. And let's maybe go at it. We'll use the ruin modifier. Gen ruin gen onto that. Cool. And we're just going to get rid of the fire and the grass. We'll build our own today if we're going to. It's pretty good. Alrighty, I'm okay with this so far. Now, what happens if we were to go more on this and build on top of that? I'm just going to try a couple of different fun things today. So yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Shift A, mesh, cube, scale, 7. There. I build that way, sure. And tab. Turn off random. I come in, so it's like this half. Here's what's left. Up to like there. And in a little bit. And in a lot. To like that. Something in that space. And let's delete face, face, and face. Just kind of go up that part more. And in fact, we'll move this so it's back lined up to there. All right, something like that maybe. I'm gonna close this. And 3. Okay. I guess it doesn't need to be that deep either, does it? To there. Okay. So what? Yep. X face. Really, I just need those 2. And 2, Control R. Let's add some edge loops. And 3, coplanar P section. Okay. Save again. Let's F4. Or get edit mode. F4. Append. And let's go to, we picked up a, what's it called? I gotta look at my date modifieds because I got it recently. Procedural, no, wood planks. That's it. This was like a $5 plugin that was 25% off on Blender Market's winter sale. So I went and picked it up. Node tree, mesh planks, append. We grab it, and add modifier, geometry nodes, mesh planks. And the first thing we want to do is bring our thickness down to like that. Side gaps. There we go. Like that. Even a little less. And thickness random, we'll add a little bit. And gaps. Not really seeing any, are we? Let's see. Oh, I think we have to turn off contiguous or split. There we go. Now gaps. Come on, give me a gap. And align to Y. Yeah, we're Y. We're good. Well, we don't really need gaps, but there we go. We'll offset the end randomness a little bit. There we go. And we can even increase our resolution just a little bit and add like 2-degree of bend and 1-degree of bend randomness. So our planks just kind of warp out nicely. That might be a little thick on the thick random. So let's go to like 0.005 and thickness of 0.01. Something like that. Cool. And if we grab this and this, control link copy modifiers. Cool. And then this one, that's the other one. We need to change it from Y to X. There we go. Okay. And grab both of them. I want to scale them down a bit. Let's see. Let's scale them that way too. Back up just so we can see them a bit more. There we go. So they're inside our brick wall, something like that. Okay. I'm liking that. It's kind of a fun way to deal with it. Let's see. This one, I'm gonna shrink it down and then bring it over. I don't really want it to intersect our ship too much. Something like that. I still think it's a little, as much as I like it being that thick, let's see. Tab, turn off the modifier. What happens if we add, curious, some random, turn back on the modifier? Oh, cool, we get some different sized ones with some gaps though, but that's actually not too bad. I like that. That's cool. Maybe we'll do the same thing on this side here too. Solo it, kill it in edit mode, edit. But let's, instead of doing it to straight, let's use the cut tool. So it's not even a couple like that. See what it does. Oh yeah, neat. Very cool. Let's save. And I think I'm going to bring in some posts, and rather than, I'm just going to use existing ones. Big, medium, small, Grand Bazaar, building kit, wood decor. This one. I think this will work. Yeah, that'll work. Alt R. Scale it up. G. And Z. 7. Let's put it on the inside. Like that. Yeah, so that's where our boards have been nailed to. And there. RZ90. And let's do one more, sure. We'll put it there. Since we can kind of see through it, it's nice to have a little bit there. Save. Just a simple way to make some stuff. And we could do the same with like a ceiling platform. That might be kind of fun. Let's do it. Why not? Shift A, mesh, plane, 7, SY, G. Cool. To like there. Right. I'm gonna grab this and this, control link, copy modifiers. No, other way around. This to this, control link, copy modifiers. And we need to turn off edit mode, tab edit, and we need to give it some edge loops. Again, let's do it. Let's cut them. I feel like that gives us a better. Okay. They're not straight now. And it's going to be y x-axis. No. Y-axis? Yeah, y-axis. Oh, do we have it split? Yes, we do have it split. It actually split this time. Interesting. Continuous. There we go. We don't actually want it split, I think, this time. And maybe we'll make these a little thicker because it's our ceiling. And let's bring our side gaps in a little bit more. Cool. Something like that's all right. And maybe let's increase our bend to like 3 so we get a little bit more warping. Cool. And we're just going to be cheesy. Having now built these, now we're just going to use of our own, but why not? RZ90, scale, 7, G, Alt R. There we go. Morning, Brian. And just a little bit. There we go. And Alt D, RZ 180, RX 180. We're here. Bring it up a little bit. There we go. So we got a little shack thing going on now, which we don't have anything on this side, which is fine. Because I think we're going to pin a cloth over there too. Okay. Maybe we want one more pillar though. Like there. Yeah, that helps us out. Save. That's looking pretty cool so far, I think. Move this off the other way. Got our ruin thing going on. Cool. Now, where are we at? 30 minutes. We're doing good. What if we built something? There we go. Okay. I'd like to build a fence between these areas here. And I think Shift A, curve, Bez, tab, X, vertices, draw, on surface. Like that. Okay. Gives us that. Now, let's go grab something from the other Blender file. Open 3 assets. Valhalla. Do, 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 do. I don't know if it'll work or not, but let's see. I've been making a lot of like larger scenes lately. I kind of want to focus on something that's like more close in today. So that's what we're doing. Is it here? No, that's a table. Although we're probably going to use a fair number of these sorts of things. We want the lower one, I think. Yeah. We used this in our farm a couple weeks ago too. I think it was a couple weeks ago. And there we go. I hate the way it does this, so we're just going to get rid of it. It doesn't have a parent. It says it has a parent though. Oh, because I'm in busy. I'm in the wrong one still. This one has a parent, doesn't it? Yes. Get rid of the parent. Delete that. This. No. This. Alt G. Control A. All transforms. Okay. Now add a modifier. Where is it? I always remember, can't remember where they put these things anymore. Deform. Curve. Select a curve. There's our Bez curve. Right. Cool. Add a modifier. Array. Above the curve. We could do fixed count, or we could do fit length, fit curve. Try to do that. There we go. Cool. Now where's our curve? Curve, GZ. And no. Cool. That works for me. Let's edit our curve. This one here. I want to just bring it, yeah, out to there. So it goes a little past. And up, and there we go. Follows along a little bit better. Ditto here. Can always edit these things. There's no reason not to. Okay. Save it. And I think we're just going to want some planks blocking in here. Let's just grab some wood plank dark. Sure. Scale. Let's just sort of line it up. Something. Right. Doesn't really need to touch, but we will make it, I think. No. There we go. Where's one? Let's do a couple. Two. Three. Three on that side. Cool. And the other side's mostly underground, seems like, but we'll just grab one. And there we go. That's better. Put another one there too. Cool. I don't think we're actually going to put any animals in there or anything, but it's just kind of like a pen. So there could be. It's just fun. Need to have more stuff there. Actually, I had an idea too. Let me join these all together. Make a fence out of them. Now, I think I saw that if we could do 3, Shift G, coplanar. No. Fine, let's do it this way. Little bastard. There. And there. Let's just show this as a test. Get rid of these. First, actually, let's get rid of these too. Don't want the super small ones. Okay, sure. Let's just solo it. Good. Shift Q. Cables. Curve. Yes, it does work. I've actually never tried this before. No overlap. Oh. Limited. Full. Does it do anything? Noise. We can wiggle them a little bit. No, we don't actually want that much wiggle though. Maybe less than that. Just a little bit of wiggle. Radius 0.02. Nah, 0.0125 sounds good. Curve, let's see, cable amount, we can increase it, huh? This is cool. I have to remember this. I didn't even know you could do this. Change the origins. Cool. No, I like that. Let's do this. Let's keep doing it. I'm gonna grab these ones, right? Let's move them higher up. This one here. No. To there. Cool. Shift Q, cables, curve seed. Nice. Very cool. When I'm ready, I'll show it in cycles, but I'm still working right now. I can't, gotta do these things in the order they have to happen, man. Here. Go down, it may be underground, but that's fine. There, and cool. Tab, Shift Q, cables, curve seed again. All right. There we go. That helps us out some. That's nice. Let's take this, this, and this, and join them together. And we're just going to go ahead already and convert them to mesh. Save. Okay. Got a little bit of that going on. That'll certainly help randomize up stuff a bit. Hence why it comes from random flow. And yeah, let's save. So what's the next thing we want to do to our house, as it were? I think we're going to go back to this thing, tab it to Control R, F. Cool. There's a face. Good, good, good. And then we're going to take that face and mesh quad slice. Oh, cool. Yeah, reasonably all right. That'll work. Then we're going to take that to panel cloth. Where am I? There we go. Cuts 5. We're going to remove the original faces. Yeah, nice. That's pretty much what I wanted, honestly. We can go to cuts 10, just to make it more lumpy. Cool. Don't actually need to do a cloth sim. Is there a subsurf level afterward? Yes, there's that. One. Yeah. Looks good. And yep, separate object. Good deal. Save. So we covered up that hole with a patch, which is what we wanted to do. Now we can add, again, rather than just making our own stuff, let's go to Grand Bazaar. Sorry, you guys can't see, but awning, what do they call it? Canopy. We'll go grab some canopies. Don't have a pole yet. Let's see what this one looks like. Is it too big? Is it just right? Alt R. That seems okay. 7 RZ. Scale it up. G. Could even kind of do like this maybe. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. I'll make it just bigger than our other stuff. There we go. Now, we can look at it in cycles now. Nothing's been materialized yet, so it's going to look like ass, but, you know. There you go. Cycles. Okay, we do probably want to move it over a little bit, don't we? Yeah. So it's just on that side of our thing. Cool. It's coming along nicely. I like these ruined spaces like this. They're fun. Let's see. What do we have from the Viking kit bash kit that we want to use, if anything? It's usually stuff. Let's see. This could be cool. Again, I'm just going to get rid of this parenting because it just makes my life annoying. Delete, and there we go. Now, object set origin 3D cursor. Okay, dot GZ RZ. Seven G. What can we get out of this? Something like that? Does that work for us? It doesn't have to line up exactly, but the closer we can get it, the better it will be. That's pretty close. Cool. So I get the sense that people actually go up into that space now. I like that. And I think we had a ladder, so we could even grab that too. Yes, there's a ladder. Ladder. Can kill the parent. Yeah, I'm just going to move it this time. It's bigger than you'd think, isn't it? Well, let's do it this way then. Alt-D, GZ. It doesn't need to line up perfectly, but, you know, reasonably close. Join them. Ladder, bring it out. Even a little bit more. Set our origin to there. RX. Whee. Something like that. Let's see. little more. There we go. Cool. So we have a ladder going up, just adding like that lived in kind of stuff to it. Cute. Digging it. Digging it a lot, actually. I think we're getting somewhere. Let's see. What else do we want to pull from this thing? I can certainly grab the cloth. Paste. Laundry. We're just going to put it right here, I think, on the outside. I line up those posts. Okay, and then we're just going to edit this. L, seam, sharp, yep. Control L, there we go. And E, just take them down. Save, okay. We've got some laundry going on now. Now, OneDrive, I don't care. Okay. What else? Baskets, barrels, tables, that sort of stuff. I mean, all this stuff works great. It's always handy to have. This is what? Laundry rack again. Sure. Grab it too. Seven G. Excuse me. Maybe we'll put it up on top. Cool. Now let's go to individual origins again. Sure. Also kind of hides that hole a little bit, which is nice too. So that one's down. This one we're going to edit. Okay, tab, Control L, 3, E. There we go. Touches. Saving and going. Just giving it the old once over, which is more than once. Okay, hey, let's start playing a little bit now. Now our ship is old. So shaders, mine. Let's try distressed hull for this. And I'm not sure for the other one. We could try just another distressed hull. Let's see. That's going to be very dark. right now. Updating. Yes, you're thinking. Well, I mean, I don't hate that it's that dark. That's okay. We could bring it up just a bit. Just added the distressed hull too. Shading. So distressed hull defaults to, I believe, what's our base color? There's our normal. Yeah, vertex color, which right now is black, which is why we don't have any. We could vertex color it. That could be neat. Sure. All right. We'll do it the way it's supposed to be done. Shocking. This guy, tab A, tab, shift Q, random V color, and presets, desaturated full range. That makes it brighter. Yeah, that's cool. We're good on just that, I think. Yep, that's really all I wanted to do. Right. Then this sucker here will go with Grunge Cloth from Blender Guppy. Yep, cool. This bad boy here we need to apply. Right. Anything interesting? No, we should just be able to apply it. We need to apply this one. And we need to apply this one. And then we're going to join them all together. And tab A, U, smart. Sure, smart sounds good. And it looks like ass because I do not like this texture. But let's see. Gonna get rid of stylized wood. Let's see if we can use a wood that we already have. Wood planks dark. No. Wood. No. May have to just grab another one, but we can do that. Sure. I feel like this one. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Got lots of different colors of wood, but that's fine. I actually kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah. Getting there. I'm going to try some different materials though. So this guy, have we applied it? We did apply it. Good. Let's see what else we can find. Got some Martian lunar materials. Let's try rocky ground. It's probably going to need to be UV'd because I don't think it is yet. Yep, it's not. Tab A U smart. Sure. Is that a little too? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one. Gravel? Well, I'm not loving that one either. Let's see. Sand's all right. Let's look. Is it? It's got displacement and settings, displacement and bump. So we would need to give it a, let's do this. Control 1, subdivision, adaptive subdiv. Cool. That'll slow us down a little bit, but it might make it look cooler. It will slow it down a little bit though. Maybe we don't care. I don't think we care, actually. I think instead we'll go to just bump only. Yep, because we're going to put some stuff on top of it anyway. And that's all right for me. Let's go with foreground assets. Scatter rocks. Martian rocks to scatter. We're getting these from the big, medium, small Astronova kit, incidentally. Can't remember if I said it or not. Geoscatter. Select our ground. And we're going to scatter objects. Yes, no objects found, right. Viewport selection, browser selection. Let's do the small ones first. Scatter assets. Oh, does help to give me a, let's remove that. That, scatter assets. There we go. Small ones we can certainly do it this way. Now, where is this sucker? He is in ruins, but he's the only one in ruins. We're going to move this to ruins. I'm just going to turn off ruins so I know when I've got it all too. Ruins. 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 Great. Ruins. That's pretty much it. Good. Now we can turn ruins back on. Small rocks, I don't care if they sit everywhere. That's fine. Medium rocks, we probably want to. There's a bunch of medium rocks. Let's maybe have less of them and scatter the assets. They're not too bad either, actually. Can live with that as well. I want to offset them. Push along z-axis. This is minus 0.05. Yeah, I want them a little bit in the ground, basically. Cool. Same with the other ones too, actually. Push along minus 0.01. Yeah, we'll bring them in further. There we go. I like it when they feel like they're in the ground and not just skimming the top. Let's bring this one down too. There we go. Okay, both of those I am okay with being inside of our compounds. That's fine. Oh, that goes a little bit far. We could edit it, I suppose. X faces. And that's the last one. Well, one more. X faces tab. There we go. Now one more. We need to get rid of this one too. X faces. Okay. There we go. Sorry. All right, yeah, so both of those I'm okay with them not being blocked off the other one. Let's go with bigs now. Let's just whole hog this sucker. Do 3 rock rings. And I'm gonna make it maybe these actually are kind of clumped together for some reason. These I don't want inside. So culling mask, upward obstruction of ruin. Yeah, and actually, then we also just want proximity, repel from ruin. One gets the top parts, the other gets the sides. 2. Cool. Right? That looks good. And then we'll come down here again and push it along and bring it down to negative. So they're in the ground. Save. All right. Cool. So we got some rocks now. And if we look, that feels pretty desolate. Now, let's add some grass. And do I want to do it one at a time? It's easier. Do you want to do an ecosystem? Let's just do it one at a time. Let's make our own today. No ecosystems. So where do we want to get them from? Probably botanic. Weeds. Or grass. Grass, basic, dry. Let's grab those 2. And we are again going to do a thing. And this time we will go with fairly high. Okay. And scatter assets. It's a lot of grass. I mean, for this kind of scene. Let's see what it looks like first. Well, yeah, fine. First off, let's do a ecosystem affinity to pattern. Big rocks, yes. So they're near the big rocks. Let's see. Yeah, cool. So we got grass near to where the big rocks are, which kind of makes sense. And could do another one. Sure. Let's just take the exact same one again and scatter it. And this one's going to be not ecosystem, but proximity to ruins. And we're going to flip it so it's only near. Yeah. So again, we get some grassing on the outside. And distribution, let's actually see about making it even a bit more around these ones. Just make it kind of obvious. Cool. So we now have grass around our poles and around our spaceship. Cool. Rocks other places. Excuse me. I think that's real nice, as my grandmother would say. And I think I'm gonna play with the ruins a bit more. We'll use them for something more than they are. Let's bring some rock groups in. Put this here. And it gets grass around it because it's in ruins. Let's get it over here. I love this ability to dynamically do stuff. It's just cool. Okay. Like that bad boy. And then, yeah, let's try another one too. There's another rock group. Rock group 5. Cool. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. That is very cool in my opinion. Ew, that's not cool. Ugh, gross. Okay. Tab, U, cube projection. Let's see if that makes it better. Yeah, that makes it better. Did not like that seam, but that's a cooler one. There we go. Now, maybe we want a bit of scrubby grass in other places that are not just near rocks too. So let's do one more. Botanic again. Grass. Just going for dry. I got these, I guess you can't see them, but 3 basic dry grass things. And we'll give them that as well. Pattern, scatter the assets. And cool, there they are. Let's make them bigger. Scale 3, 2, like that. And increase the density maybe. See if that's too much, or if we like it at all. Can't even really tell, to be honest. It's there. But scale Z of 5. Let's just make it taller. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And I'm not going to bother making it not go near things or any of that kind of stuff. This is just kind of random detail. Random micro detail. But it's looking good. Okay, so we're at 15 minutes left. What do we want to do? Obviously we need a sky still. Maybe we can do that now just to sort of set it up. I think we're just going to use kind of one of our more. Well, why don't we look for a new one? I was like, we're going to use one of our standard ones, but why? Let us see what we have in map paint sequence 47. I'm literally just randomly looking. Oh, yeah, but these are pretty good. And it gets kind of cloudy as it gets later in the day. We get to it darker. Could go with like a sunset. That'd be kind of cool. 1172? Sure. Not 14. 1172. Add it. Save. Oh, let's see what we got again. Oh, it's dark. It's very dark. Might be too dark. I'm going to bring it up. Exposure of 1. I can bring my camera up too. 2. 2 seems pretty good. I really getting tired of seeing this floor. There we go. I should probably change it so I don't see it anymore. And camera. It's an interplay between making the background brighter and making the camera more sensitive. And there's not a better or a wrong way to do it, but as we make the camera more sensitive, all lights will brighten up on it. So how do we feel about that? Is that too bright? That's pretty bright. Maybe we'll have to bring the background back down again. 1. It's too dark. 1.5. That's not bad. I think we can go with that. I do like it. I think it's kind of neat. I think I want some more small rocks though, which fortunately is very easy to do, and maybe less grass. Also easy to do. Geoscatter. Grass, let's do that first. Let's cut our distribution from 24 down to 18. So we'll split the difference in 1.5. Base rocks, we'll go, let's just double it. Even a bit more. Lots of rocks. Good. We don't have a camera angle yet. Excuse me. And our ship has crashed long ago enough that we're probably not going to have a lot of extra stuff in here. It's not going to need to look bumpy and messed up, so that should be fine. Like we have our, our furrow in the ground for consistency's sake, but that's about it. Let's get rid of the dude. We may put a dude in, but it won't be that one. We may not need one. We got enough human scale things here that it'll read pretty well, which is the number one reason why you need to add people to a scene like this. We could put some birds in. That might be fun. We don't have to worry about what kind of birds they are. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go grab it. I think we got what we need from here. We could pull more, but well, let's take a look to see if there's anything else that like calls to us. We want to use sort of off the bat. I don't want a lot of chests or that kind of stuff because this is somebody kind of living out without a lot of access, that sort of thing. So they were okay with that. We could grab this. Why not? That could be cool. Let's turn off geoscatter. And we will put it in ruins though. Again, we're going to remove the parent. And this is our bench, right? Yep. Cool. 7 G R. Let's come in. GZ. And I could, let's see, RZ. 7. Let's just add the ground. 1. O. Smooth. SE0. GZ. Cool. Yep. Good deal. Bring it back. Save. Turn back on geoscatter. But I do want that rock not near it. Now let's just try our medium. Since we don't care where our medium rocks are too much, let's just see if we can't just, there we go. Good enough. And there is grass underneath this whole thing, which might be a little bit unrealistic, but maybe this table's been here a while, and that's why it's got some shade. That's okay. So let's set our first camera. Because we're at time. We're at camera time. Photographer. Area Alexa. Anamorphic lens. Let's try leaving it at 50 this time. Go something a little closer. Something like that. Focus on, let's say, the ship. And let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Quite like that. Might need to make it a bit brighter. I don't think it needs any fog, but maybe just a titch brighter. Exposure of 7.5. That might work. I think that's cool. Oh, I do want to adjust my grass. I see that now. Okay, geoscatter, my bottom grass. We want to set rotation to vertical influence of like 0.9. Grass mostly grows up even on hills. So we want to mostly point upwards no matter what kind of angle the base was. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This one, do we apply that ever? No. Let's go ahead and apply that. We're not using any of the ruin stuff, so it doesn't matter that that stuff doesn't come across. I just wanted to get that material to wall and maybe make it a bit brighter. Hue saturation, just drop that in there. Just make it a bit brighter. 2. Maybe, is that rock? Am I doing the wrong one? 3. Yep, it's rock. Well, we'll do it both too. Value of 1.5. That feels better to me. Got a action. Getting a little bit brighter, but not a lot. Kick up to 2. I think 2 works. Okay, save. And layout. Oh, I don't think I like that. And that gives me an opportunity to use something else new too. Ground, mountainscapes. I picked this up yesterday, again during the sale, because sale. Got to be a little careful because it has the light baked into it, so it doesn't always match. But I think we should be able to find something we like here. Merrick Butte, Mitchell Butte, King on his throne. Let's do King on his throne. That just looks interesting. King on his throne. There we go. And let's scale it up quite a bit. And it means we're going to probably need to change our camera distance too. Camera culling distance, clip end, 250. 0. Yeah. Something like that. Could be neat. Let's see. Yeah, that works. And I think the lighting is fine on it. I think that might actually be our camera. It's not striking me as too weird. Let's move it a little bit though. Which way do we want to go? Yeah. It's like we're down in the hollow. Yeah, we'll bring it back up. Just trying to get the shapes to kind of line better. Don't want any weird tangents. That feels all right. Maybe one more of it. Over here. Yeah. That gives us that sort of sense that we're down in the shade, and that's why we're not seeing the sun, but the sun is up there. Cool. Definitely like that Wild West vibe, which makes sense because, we have these, butte things that are probably South Dakota or Utah. I don't know where this one is. There's one kind of similar to it in Nebraska, actually, that I used to see when I worked out there. But anyway, cool. That looks good. Yeah. All righty. I think we're going to call it there, folks. We have a much more intimate space than we've been making the last little while, but I like it. I think these boards turned out cool. I like the warpingness on it, and we get to make it ourselves, and that's always fun. I like the way that it's kind of on top of this spaceship, and it's like, oh, we found some rock, you probably found some ruins nearby, rebuilt these, then put this stuff on top of it. Utah, is that where that one is? Yeah. Um, there are obviously similar ones in Sedona, in Arizona, and some similar ones in Nebraska too. But um, that one could definitely be Utah. I would not argue that. Um, cool. Yeah, Monument Valley is king on his throne. Cool. Good to know. Um, nice. Where did these get put? What group did I put them in? I don't want them there. This scene collection. Get out of my cameras. um, I've been to Utah, but not that part of it. Just the very entrance of it on the other side. Anyway, cool, folks. Here's our scene for today. I'm gonna get it posted up, and we'll be back again tomorrow for one more. And I don't know what we'll do yet, but we'll see. um, thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out, even if you just showed up right at the end. Hi, Michael. It's always good. I appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you again soon. All right, folks.